As we first reported last night, Windsor's mayor is floating the idea of tolling trucks traveling to the Ambassador Bridge along Huron Church Road, at least temporarily. Windsor's mayor Drew Dilkens says the move could help the city recover the cost of maintaining the busy corridor until the Gordie Howe International Bridge opens. But the proposal is already drawing mixed reaction from residents and pushback from the trucking industry. CTV's Chris Campbell reports.
The idea would see trucks heading to the Ambassador Bridge paying a toll along Huron Church Road, a stretch that has long served as Windsor's main international trade corridor. Mayor Drew Dilkens says if the new Gordie Howe International Bridge doesn't open on schedule, the city should be able to recover some of the costs tied to heavy truck traffic moving through local neighborhoods.
So if there's going to be barriers put up to the opening of the Gordie Howe Bridge, guess what? We want to make sure that our expenses are made whole. One way to do that is to allow the municipality to collect tolls from trucks accessing the Ambassador Bridge on Huron Church Road.
Dilkens says the city would set up a toll booth and collect fees from trucks traveling to and from the bridge, but the plan would require approval from the province.
We're going to set up a booth on Huron Church Road. We're going to make sure the infrastructures on Huron Church Road will collect from every truck that's getting to and from the Ambassador Bridge.
Residents who live near the corridor say the idea raises questions, though not everyone is convinced it would make a difference.
I use the street regularly. It's a mess, that's for sure.
I don't think it will really change anything. I mean, they got to get over there one way or another, right?
I think it's bad.
Why is that?
Because we have enough expenses. Everything costs lots of money.
The trucking industry is also pushing back. The Ontario Trucking Association says adding tolls along an already congested route simply doesn't make sense. In a statement, Director of Policy and Industry Awareness Program Lac Schoen says the proposal does not make sense from a practical perspective by adding additional stops on an already congested stretch of road. The group warns the tolls could drive up costs for businesses that rely on the Windsor-Detroit trade corridor, adding imposing additional costs at a time of economic uncertainty would directly impact local businesses and further strain supply chains. While in Windsor, Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he's open to the idea.
Well, first of all, I've always said I'm against tolls, but in this case, you know, what I love about Mayor Dilkens, this guy thinks outside the box.
At this time, the proposal remains just that, a proposal, as the city looks to the province for approval while waiting for the long-anticipated Gordie Howe International Bridge to open later this year. Chris Campbell, CTV News.
We want to hear from you. Should transport trucks pay tolls on Huron Church Road? Go to our website to cast your vote, ctvnewswindsor.ca.